Hey, what's up guys, it's VBG Kenji here, and today I'm going to be talking about light bowgun, or, a light bowgun tutorial, some tips and tricks on it. Now, just a small disclaimer, a lot of the tips and things I will be saying here have probably been seen or heard already a lot, and I won't be talking about the controls of the weapon, I won't be explaining the numbers as well. These are just tips that I found every light bowgun user should start taking note of, and most likely could have note of when playing the weapon. And I just say could instead of should because you're also free to play the weapon and any other weapon or game in general however you want. Don't be, discouraged to play in a different way aside from the things I say in this script. So the light bowgun is a ranged weapon that is super fast with its shots, and it's very comfortable to move around easily in Sunbreak, or in Rise in general, because in older games you can't run and gun, so it's always shooting in a stationary position, while over here it's like you're playing a modern classic shooter game where you use light bowgun. And some ammo has side activity as well when being shot. For example, some ammo forces the player to stay stationary, to reload, or stationary when shooting. But that's a very specific ammo type, and it really depends on the weapon as well. Now, a player can tell with the symbols beside an ammo type being used. One thing it did keep though, like older games, is making light bowgun a really strong weapon using rapid fire. So it simply has a collection of shots. Instead of one fire being one shot of the ammo, it'll become one fire of the ammo will become 2 or 3 shots per fire. Now, it also introduces the ability to place down mines in 5th gen, and they blow up when impacted by the monster or a player's attack. Critical distance. Now, critical distance could be easily said by saying the orange crosshair is good numbers, yellow is smaller but not crit range numbers. So, critical distance, like I said, is indicated by the crosshair while aiming. Orange meaning you are inside the crit distance, yellow meaning you're outside of it. And when you're too far away, that means that it'll be shown as gray, or the bullets cannot reach the monster at all. So over here we have the different ammo types as well. We have Pierce, which go through a monster with many ticks of small numbers, adding up to get a larger sum. Usually Rapid Pierce 2 is used a lot here more than Pierce 3, because Pierce 3 does not have rapid fire, and because we're adding up all the ticks, Rapid Pierce 2 is way stronger than Pierce 3. Now, we also have normal shots, where aiming is important to hit the weak spot of a monster using this ammo. Usually Rapid Normal 2 and Normal 3 are used here. Now Rapid Normal 2 is used even more, because like Pierce shots, the Rapid Normal 2 adds up the shots and create a bigger sum than whatever Normal 3 can give. So, yeah. Time to move on to the next ammo type. Okay, now we also have spread ammo, or also known as the shotgun. It fires multiple ticks per shot, and similarly to normal, it aims for a single spot, but it deals much more damage than normal shots because you are there within a shorter range. Usually spread 3 and occasionally rapid spread 2 are used here, and so far rapid spread 2 and spread 3, the damage difference isn't too much, so, experiment with whatever. And shrapnel is Pemlet basically. The only good way to use this in my opinion is firing it to the floating rocks of Ibushi, but not even against anomalies and their glowing red spots, because you'd be better off with a different ammo. And in any case, that's lost its fun because most, if not everybody, has flinch free too. So it's not even memeable like past games. So yeah, just use it on Ibushi, floating rocks, and I don't know, rampages maybe, if you're still in that part of the game, I guess. So, the skills you would really want to have are Spread Up, Pierce Up, and Normal/Rapid Up. These increase the damage of the shot type, and then we also have Rapid Fire Up if you're having a ammo type with Rapid Fire on it. Now, this is usually confused with Normal/Rapid Up, so Normal/Rapid Up is for the shot type, okay? Rapid Fire Up is for the ammos that have Rapid Fire. Now, these two things when, let's say, you're running Pierce 2 Rapid Fire, or Rapid Fire Pierce 2 rather. And in your set, you should have Pierce up and Rapid Fire up, because they build up one another. They stack, basically, and it's really good damage boost. We also have Reload Speed, which increases the reload speed, of course, and find what's comfy. You shouldn't have to add it all the time, because some of the light bowguns out there, you just need like maybe 1 or 2 levels of reload speed, and this goes as well with recoil. So maybe 1 or 2 levels is enough. Maybe maxing it is necessary. Really, it depends on the light bowgun. There are more ammo types that I've missed out into explaining further, but there's status ammo, which is very self-explainable. When there's para shots, they deal para damage. When there's sleep damage. When there's poison, they build up poison damage, and so on. There's healing shots, which if you shoot them to a teammate, they'll be healed. And then there are also slicing shots, which if you put them on the tail, if you shoot them to the tail, they'll be able to cut it down. Of course, the tail has to be cuttable first, but essentially it does cutting damage instead of shooting damage. So take note of that. There is also sticky ammo, where sticky ammo, if you shoot it to the face, it does KO damage. It builds up KO damage. And those are really nice ammos as well for scripting a run or CC, crowd control. Yeah. So aside from the different ammo types, we also have the different symbols of the ammo. So by symbols, I mean like the properties of the ammo that it has. So we have the footsteps icon, which basically means you're able to fire while moving, and the green icon means that you're able to reload while moving, while the blue arrow means that it's going to become a single shot only, but you'll have automatic reload. The orange arrow means rapid fire. Rapid fire, really good. We also have ammo up, which increases the magazine size, and level 1 affects all level 1 ammos, level 2 affects all level 2 ammos, while level 3 affects again all level 3 ammos, and as well as normal 2 ammo. So take note of that. Ammo up really does help because it increases the DPS of how much shots you're able to shoot in the first place. Alright, so tip number 1 is to use the radial menu for crafting ammo. Surely the new ones to gunning will find this one super helpful, because when the gunner runs out of the primary ammo that they use, combine ammo to have more. So of course, being able to set up the radial menu for combinations is a great way to start doing just that. Instead of opening up menus and menus, going through all of them, just setting up one menu for the radial menu can be used instead to craft ammo in an instant. I said menu so much times there, I'm sorry, but slow down the video if you need to catch that again. Tip number 2 is mine placement. So when placing down the mines, be careful putting them down because the animation is soared along and there's no way to avoid attacks when the mine hasn't been finished being set. So finding the proper openings is a good way to deal some damage using those mines. Experiment with them a lot, and a monster hitting the mines is possible to activate their explosion. So when you have the time to put it down and bring the monster close to the mine and just move around it, that's one way to use it. A good example of this is when Diablos digs down and jumps all the way to where the hunter is. You have enough time to place down at least 1 or 2 mines there. And when the Diablos goes to the hunter, they will be able to activate at least 2 procs of explosions for that one attack. And there is also the Furious Monkey, which when toppled or tripped, there is enough time to place down all 3 mines and shoot it till all explosions have been used up. Alright, and for our third and final tip, which is using the wire bug moves, only a recommendation and some strategies for them, of course. Now, I didn't want to hassle anyone with this too much, because there's a lot of ways to use the wire bug moves. But a recommendation I could give is that fanning maneuver is a great way to build up a decently sized buff to the hunter, and using the maneuver could also be a great way to position yourself into a better spot and move around left to right very quickly. Another great one was given again really early into the game called Silkbind Glide, which does pretty neat damage and only requires one wire bug right now because of the Sunbreak update. Now, this is also a nice way to deal wake-up damage for a light weapon, and not only that, but when using Silkbind Glide on the mines, it increases the damage of the mines as well. So not only are you doing big damage with one wire bug, you're also able to increase the damage of your special ammo. And that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you again, Vlado, for gifting 5 subs and making me make this video in the first place. It was kind of a scam because all the information here you might have already known. That's why, I made the command !scam. So yeah, if you guys want to check out more of my stuff, my Twitch and other socials will be linked down in the description below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you like and sub. That's it from me. Bye-bye.